Did you know that we post nerd news every weekday at 5 a.m.? It's almost always under 5 minutes long. So catch up on the latest Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel, DC, Kevin Smith, Doctor Who, and so much more. All we ask is that you hit that share button. Seriously, the show only survives if you hit share. Now on with this week's episode of Nerds Drink Whiskey.
Welcome to another episode of Nerds Drink Whiskey, and we're thrilled to have another longtime fan that's been here almost every episode. I can't remember your name, but Leroy's wife. Thank you for coming. What's her name? Tamara. Okay, Tamara. Thank you for coming. So, we are this week we're reviewing, doing our first taste of Pendleton. This is the regular Pendleton. We're pretty sure we have not reviewed this, but when you've had the show for a couple years, you may miss one and revisit it by accident.
So, and is this the Pendleton from Oregon or from Canada? Because
Pendleton, Canada.
I'm pretty sure it's the Pendleton from Canada.
Because there's a Pendleton, the one with the horse on it is actually Pendleton, Oregon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So it might be Canadian style, but it's an Oregon whiskey.
Well, this may be fake Canadian whiskey then. We're not sure. That is a good question. So,
could you possibly bring the bottle up to us, please?
Well, unless is there anybody else that's going to drink Pendleton with us? So, what's that? We need more glasses. Mark, would you do me a favor and grab in there and get her some glasses? You show up here, we might put you to work. Anyways, we're trying Pendleton, so we're gonna give this a try while she goes around and serves other people in the audience some Pendleton, and please feel free to drink with us.
Enjoy that pour, Mark.
Enjoy the smell. It kind of bit the tongue.
Wow, the finish is a little brutal, but the initial taste is very, very, I mean, it's very sweet.
Yeah.
So
there's a bit of turpentine at the end.
A little turpentine at the end, but the initial taste is very sweet.
It's got, I swear, even a slight maple style flavor, almost like a syrupy flavor flavor at first taste.
But yeah, it's a little turpentine. It maybe needed a little bit more time in the cask. Or something, or better.
Burns a little bit too.
It's burning a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I like the flavor, but yeah, I think a little splash of water would cut a lot of
Yeah, a little ice cube maybe.
Yeah.
So
2 or 3 drops might change the flavor.
Yeah. So it's not bad though. We've definitely had worse, but for not necessarily top shelf, maybe wannabe Canadian whiskey. It's for Oregon's Canadian style. It's not bad. I think the thing with Canadian whiskey is they mix a little bit of rye in there, so you can definitely taste the rye.
So there's actually a Pendleton rye, which is this one might have some rye in it, but that one's very peppery with a lot of the rye in it. I've got a bottle of that in my cabinet right now, and it's not nearly as sweet. So this is a lot sweeter than with whatever mash bill it has than the Pendleton rye. So.
I have a little story for Pendleton, if you want to hear it.
I think you guys want to hear his Pendleton story, right? Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So several years ago, my family owned some property down at Ocean Shores, and we went down 3rd and 4th of July, and I had bought a bottle, vodka. I know I'm a vodka drinker, but my cousin was there, and he asked if he could have some. I said, sure. Well, I didn't watch him. He ended up drinking like 3/4 of my bottle, and I was like kind of upset. So 5-6 years ago, we had another huge family reunion at his house, pig roast, everything. So the whole family's there, everything. He has a huge garage, and we're roasting a pig out back. So while he's down visiting everything, I find his half gallon of Pendleton in the freezer. And I'm walking around with it. Hey, you want a shot? You want a shot? I drink 3/4 of his Pendleton bottle.
Nice.
He
So
comes back and he
seems
goes,
fair.
who's been in this? I don't know.
I would have fessed up to it. It's more funny that way.
In this particular case, revenge is a bottle served cold.
Oh,
Yes, it is. So, all right. So, anybody have anything to say about Pendleton? No comments on Pendleton? No. Okay. What's that?
They're still pouring for their Pendleton.
We
Well,
don't
you said
know
that
the
the
proof
finish.
yet.
The finish is brutal.
Yeah, the finish
That's
is definitely
very true.
brutal.
I'm
So,
noticing more as I sip on this. It's not as brutal as the first sip was.
That's very
going down a
true.
little bit more smooth.
Well, we're gonna be drinking this through the next deep dive nerd news episode. So, you know,
Smoky. She says it's smoky. Camera did.
yeah, I'd say after the first initial, it is better. So, yeah, still a little turpentine though.
It's almost got a sweet, smoky smell to it, and it draws you in with that smell. But then, you roll it around on your tongue, and it's not bad. But then you swallow it, and it's
Yeah, the finish is where its weak
Oh, and
point
it
is.
kicks your
By far.
ass.
It was interesting. It was a sweet smell, but then not quite as much of a sweet flavor, so it's a little misleading just from the first sniff. But I don't know. I kind of.
You definitely want to get closer to the mic when you speak.
Oh. I don't know. It's probably one of my favorite Canadian whiskeys I've had. I haven't had a whole lot, but I've had like Black Velvet, which is, more flavorful than Paint Thinner at least.
Thank you.
All right.
You guys got anything you want to add?
No. All right. She doesn't stay quiet for long. So, cool. All right. Well, unless you guys have anything further to say, I think we'll cut this episode and go on to the deep dive nerd news episode. Yeah. All right. So, everybody, thank you for watching. And we hope we're doing an experiment on the audio. So hopefully you people at home are able to hear this. Okay. But what's that? The people watching at home. Okay, I care about them too. Okay, so but anyways, we hope you people watching at home are able to hear. Okay, we're having to do a little bit of experiment on the audio, but hopefully you can hear. If not, let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Nerds Drink Whiskey.